This is Elizabeth, and she's a doll that I've had for quite some time now. As you know, I've got many dolls in my collection, and this is one that I've decided to part with after all this time, and she's going to a lovely girl in Canada. Hi Candi, I hope you love this doll. And she's going to be shipped off today, so I actually wanted to film her briefly before sending her away, which is something I've started to do. So she is a collectible doll, a porcelain hands, feet, head and plush body in all original outfit. She doesn't have her original certificate, but she is collectible. The mold for this doll was actually smashed and broken many years ago, so they won't be making any more of these. And she's a very cute doll actually. But because I literally have hundreds of dolls in my collection, I do have to start parting with some. And if they're going to a home where someone absolutely loves them, I'm always happy. So she's going all the way to Canada. And I actually have some family in Canada, so maybe Elizabeth, if you could find them, you could go and say hello. Anyway, she's actually going to a home that does have children, so it's interesting it says children. And Elizabeth, if you can hear me, feel free to say anything you want. You can maybe tell us how you're feeling. That was long. No shame. Okay, that's interesting. Doesn't sound like something a child would say though. She's got gorgeous eyes. I love the little cheeky grin. And a lot of activity has actually happened with this doll. I've actually heard tiny little footsteps, sounded like a child, literally running out of my bedroom on several occasions. I've had a pillow thrown at me. And last night I even heard a child laughing at literally around about 2:50 a.m. Sounded like it was outside of my bedroom, but it was a child literally giggling away, just briefly, but it sounded like a little girl. Was that you, Elizabeth? So you're going to be shipped off and sent to Canada. How do you feel about that? Are you 6? I've actually been wondering the proper age because I was sort of merely guessing between 5 to 8. Sometimes you get that feeling, but this one I'm not quite sure about. So I'm guessing you're 6 years old. Is that correct? There was actually a private group discussion recently where someone actually asked Do spirits feel sad when they get sent to a new home? How do they feel? My personal theory is that they're not bound to anything permanently. They come and go just like we do, exactly the same, of their free will. It's a vessel that they're attached to. So they can revisit if you call them, whether it be in ritual or seance, spirit communication, just like you can with your loved ones. If you call upon them, they can come. And I think as long as they're going somewhere where they're well respected and looked after, I think they're generally happy. So that's just my personal opinion anyway. Are you still here? Is there anything else you want to say before we finish up? So we just wanted to talk to you before we go down to the post office and we send you away to your new owner. It's always lovely to meet others who have similar interests. Is there anything else you want to say? I am sorry. Why are you sorry? No need to be sorry. Was it because you threw a pillow at my head? Maybe. Was that one of the reasons, perhaps? You're welcome back anytime. And Candi and I are going to stay in touch anyway. We've become friends, so you are more than welcome. Hide now. You want to play hide and seek? Is that what you like doing? Beware. Okay. Interesting. Well, perhaps we can play that and then go to the post office. I'm sure there's some others in this house that would like to play hide and seek. So anyway, it'll be interesting to see what happens when she goes to her new home and if they have similar experiences. And I'm sure we'll soon find out. So we'll stay in touch with each other and we'll keep you informed. Well, thank you for talking, Elizabeth. So sour. It's an unusual thing to say, especially for a child. Are you talking to someone else in this room that I'm not aware of? She's actually not too far from another very unusual item, which I'll introduce you to another time, but this was sent to me from a lovely girl in Port Lincoln in South Australia, and there's a very long story attached to this one, and this is in a box for a reason, and it's basically to keep whatever the attachment is out, because I did not like what I was experiencing. And it was actually the same as what the other girl was experiencing as well, which was even more scary. Sometimes I wonder with this app, basically, could they be having a communication with another spirit? Because we can't really hear them, not all the time anyway. Or are they talking about something else? Or I'm going to go now, Elizabeth. So it was lovely talking to you. My hands. You want me to film your hands, perhaps? Very dainty little fingers, by the way. Really good craftsmanship on this doll. Little tiny feet. I'll turn her around so you can see the other side, actually. Love the hair. Alright, well I might finish up there anyway, but we will stay in contact with each other and we'll let you know if anything does happen. Similar to what's happened here anyway. Zoe. Alright, well we'll stay in touch.